We pulled every lead that we generated for our clients in the first half of 2026. 52,000 of them, 140 different businesses that we worked with over a 6-month period. But this video isn't about that number. Big lead counts are easy to brag about and are useless on their own. So what we did instead was we went looking for patterns. The things that were quietly true across all 140 businesses. And we found 8 of them. 8 different trends that tell you exactly where local lead generation is heading in 2026 and ultimately what to do about it. Some of these will confirm exactly what you suspected, and a couple will probably surprise you. So let's get into it. Now, real quick on method, because it's the credibility. We exported every inbound lead from January 1st to June 30th. Phone calls, web forms, texts, appointment requests across all 140 clients. We tagged each one of them by its source, the page it came from, and the overall quality. No client names are shared here, no dollar figures, just percentages and patterns to help give you the best story. Now, one term you'll hear me use just a few times is quotable. That means a real opportunity, a lead that a business actually sent out a quote to, not spam or a wrong number or even a current customer. And that's our yardstick for quality. But it's one lens among several that we'll take a look at today. The star of this video is the trends. And here's number 1. If you've been hearing that the market is slowing down, the data that we'll go over today flatly disagrees. Now, we did not work with all 140 businesses transparently throughout this entire 6-month period, but our average was pretty consistent among the amount of businesses that we worked with across. January as a whole came in around 6,100 leads. By June, we were at nearly 12,900. Now, again, not all businesses worked with us the entire period, but if we're taking a look at top line lead flow, that's a 110% increase in just a 6-month time period. So with that, demand more than doubled. So if your phone feels quieter than it should, I'm here to tell you it's likely not the market. It's a visibility problem. And the next couple of trends are about fixing exactly that. So trend number 2, where are all of these leads actually coming from? One ecosystem is still continuing to dominate everything. So I want you to look at these sources and go through them with me. The single biggest is Google Business Profile, your map listing, your reviews, at 46% of all leads, nearly half. Then we have Google Ads at 15.5%. Then we have direct traffic, meaning they're typing in your URL directly at 11.5%. Then we have Google Organic regular search results at 9.6%. We then have Google Local Service Ads, also Google Guaranteed at 7.3%. And then you add up the 4 Google ones. So Business Profile, GBP, Ads, Organic, and Local Service Ads, and you get 78% of all the leads that came in. Everything else combined, Facebook and Instagram ads at 4%, referrals from other sources under 2%, Bing, other search engines with AI, you'll see all of that stuff in gray. The slice is very small. The takeaway is blunt. In 2026, if you are not winning on Google, you are not in the game. And the reason why I say this is because this is taking a look at everything coming through our clients' websites. So if there was another platform, and a lot of our clients are doing other marketing even if they're not working with us, if there was other things driving business through websites at all, we would see it here, and we're not. And specifically, your Google Business Profile is the highest volume asset that you own. So you need to treat it like it is. Now, trend number 3, and this is the one that catches most people off guard. Volume and quality are 2 completely different scorecards. Here's the same set of sources with a couple of new ones, but now ranked by quality, the share of leads that were actually having quotes sent out. So you start to see the order flip. Now at the top, right, we don't get a ton of leads for our clients from Yelp, and there's nothing that we're doing on Yelp. They're just not even necessarily running ads, but their organic Yelp listing is driving traffic. Now, a couple of our clients do Yelp ads. We don't help them out with that, but the number is so tiny, yet they are still surprisingly getting quoted out at 55%. Bing ads is at 46%, both tiny in volume, but high intent. Then you have AI tools like ChatGPT and all of the other ones, all the other LLMs at nearly 44%. Then Google local service ads at 36%, Google organic SEO at 36%, and Facebook and Instagram ads at 33%. And now look where the volume king lands based on where we were just at in this previous slide. Google Business Profile, the source that gave us nearly half of those leads, end up having a 23% quotable rate, below the average of everything across the board at 26.4%. Direct traffic is even lower at 22%. So Google Business Profile drives demand by filling your inbox, but Google organic and local service ads fill your calendar with better quality and qualified candidates and leads that become better customers. That's not a reason to drop your Google Business Profile. It has so much volume and you absolutely need it. It's also a reason to invest in channels that bring you quality. So don't judge a source based on the volume or how loud it is. Now we have trend number 4 for everyone deciding where the budget goes specifically between paid ads and obviously organic. Our best clients do all of it. But the paid ad channels like Google ads, local service ads, and Facebook and Instagram are 27% of the overall volume, but grade at 29.8% quotable. Everything non-paid, so your Google Business Profile, your organic search, direct referrals, etc., is the other 73% of volume, grading at 25.2% of quotable. So paid does buy you a small quality edge. It's typically people that in a lot of instances, right, are needing something quicker. It's real, but it's modest. Anyone selling paid ads as a magic bullet is overselling what it actually is. Paid earns its keep on intent, catching people the moment they search or the moment that they're on social media. That's what it's supposed to do, not create and deliver miracles. It's table stakes and not a cheat code.
Hey, real quick. If you're a contractor and you feel like your marketing just isn't keeping up with your growth, I want to help. I'm offering a free strategy session where we look at exactly what's holding your leads back and build a plan to fix it. No pitch, just a real conversation. Scan the QR code on the screen right now and grab your spot before they're gone. All right, let's get back to the video.
So with trend number 5, we're going to open up and unpack the paid advertising because the channels are not all equal. Google Ads here is the workhorse. 15.5% of all leads, grading at 25.7% quotable. It carries the volume and average on quality. Then you have Google local service ads, which equates to 7.3% of all leads, but higher in quote value at 36%. Higher intent, better leads. If you're a local service business not running local service ads, this is a gap and a massive opportunity. Then we have Facebook and Instagram ads, so about 4% of leads overall and 33% quotable. Better than people would typically expect. We're having a lot of success right now on Facebook and Instagram. The targeting is better, our strategies are better than they've ever been before, and it's getting awesome at creating demand. And then we have Bing ads. So it's 0.3% of all the volume, but the highest quotable rate of any paid channel at 46%. Everybody sleeps on Bing, whether it's the paid side or the organic side. It's typically an older population with higher income. They're ready to buy when they're searching, and there's very little competition on this. Now, not everybody can afford to do Bing because it's an additional channel, right? But a lot of our clients that have been capped out on ad spend, whether that's on Google PPC, LSA, or even social media, this is a great place to be. It's small, but pound for pound, some of the best leads that our clients do get, which is mind-blowing to me, but it's a reality. So then we have trend 6. It's the one that everybody asks about, so it's why we talk about it so much, but it's AI. Here's the Onyx picture. I've been talking about this for a while. Leads that came from ChatGPT and other AI tools are just 0.43% of total volume right now, a sliver. But 2 things make it a trend to watch. 1, it grew 77% from January to June, faster than anything else. And 2, it's the most qualified source we have at almost 44% of quotes going out on those leads. And 91% of all of those leads came from ChatGPT specifically. So don't rebuild your entire business around AI leads tomorrow. The volume isn't there, and it won't be for a very long time. But the people that are finding you because they're asking ChatGPT are already pre-qualified buyers. They're getting recommended by you to your business inside of AI Answers. It's a cheap way to win right now precisely because it's still small. And that window is not going to stay open forever. Then we have trend number 7. And it's super important to understand because the phone calls are still what's leading the volume and they still win. So we took a look at how do leads actually come in. Phone calls are 70.8% of everything, so 7 out of 10 leads. Web forms are a distant second at 22.3%. Then we have text messages at 5.9% and appointment bookings at 1%. So the phone is still king. Your call handling and speed to answer matter enormously, but here's the nuance. Those web forms, while fewer, actually grade higher on quality, 32.5% quotable versus 26% quotable on phone calls. So don't neglect the form just because it's a little bit quieter. The move is simple: answer the phone fast and respond to every form faster. And then we have trend number 8, and this is one that you can act on consistently. It's one that we do for our clients all of the time. Of the leads that we can trace to a specific landing page, which pages produce the highest quality? So top to bottom, a pricing page is at the top. It is the highest of all quote values at 59.6%. Someone reading your pricing is serious in comparing, not browsing. Then we have location plus service page. So think about St. Louis outdoor kitchens or Dallas roof replacement. One service in one city. That's at 36.7%. Then we have a service page in and of itself. So a roof replacement or a roof repair. That's at 34.3%. Then we have the homepage at 33.3%. Then it drops. An about or trust us page at 24%, a contact or quote page at 23%, a bare location or area served page with no specific service on it falls to 19%. A blog post is the lowest at 13.3%. The pattern: specific beats generic almost 3-to-1. A page built for one service in one city matches exactly what someone typed into Google. Your blog isn't useless. It's how you get found and how you get cited by AI and in a lot of search engines, but it's informative and it doesn't always close the way some of these other pages do. Use that strategy, but first and foremost, use service and city pages to capture your leads. So there we have it, the 8 trends. Here's what they tell you to actually do. You want to make sure that you double down on Google. It's 78% of all of the volume that's out there. Business profile, ads, organic, and local service ads. Own and dominate all 4. Build organic and local types of service ad pages for quality. Both grade around 36% quotable without paying per click. Make service and city pages. They outquote generic pages by nearly 3-to-1. Answer the phone and respond to forms quickly. 7 in 10 leads call, but forms grade higher. Be fast on both. Stake your claim in AI right now. It's tiny today, but it's surging at 77% growth and high intent. Cheapest channel to win and be on early. So we took a look at 52,000 leads that all point in the same direction. Demand is up. Google still owns discovery. AI is rising. The phone still closes. and specific beats generic every single time. The businesses that win these next 12 months online are the ones building for where this is going, not where it was. If you found this useful, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We do these types of case studies where we share the behind the scenes curtains to our strategies, our results, and things that are actually moving the needle for our clients. And if you're interested in a conversation on how we can help your contracting or home service business dominate digital marketing, not just in 2026, but for years to come, click the link in the description below to book a call with our team or head over to buildauthority.com. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.